What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Bad Influence out here today with a little bit of a surprise for y'all. I've been biting my tongue and not telling anybody about it until today, but I just got an awesome delivery, and it's technically my first full sponsorship for the Jeep. I'm very excited for it. I'm excited for the company. I'm excited to be working with them. So I literally just got this delivered, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. And I am so excited for this. I'm going to do an unboxing video and just kind of talk about the product a little bit, and then talk about the plans and everything. But I'm seriously blown away, and I can't thank this company enough for deciding to work with me and sponsoring my Jeep. So without further ado, let's show y'all the product for a second. All right, y'all. So on our Jeeps, mine's a 2014. You know, we got these mirrors here. Mine's a Sahara, so they're electronically adjustable and everything, but we have just this one single pane mirror here that they work great. You can see really well out of them, but it's just one single mirror. There's no extra anything about them unless you have a Sahara, and they're automatically, or you can adjust them from inside. So after Jeep Beach this year, I got an email from a company that I didn't even know had interest in my Jeep or myself or my channel. But Boost Auto Parts hit me up about these mirrors. I wish I would have gotten to go by their booth at Jeep Beach, but as y'all saw in the Jeep Beach video, I broke the Jeep. Still don't understand completely how I broke it, with the exception of the company the shop that installed the gears messed them up. So I didn't get to walk around and go see a bunch of vendors and talk to them like I really wanted to. But even then, with just having my Jeep at the show, I ended up getting hit up by Boost Auto Parts, and they have these awesome trail mirrors. So this outer line right here is a DRL with integrated turn signals, forward-facing spotlights, and then I'll show y'all when I open them up. It has a rear-facing high beam reverse light, integrated reverse light. So when you're on the trails at night and need to back up, you can see off to the side of your Jeep. So I'm going to take the box inside and get everything set up, and I'm going to start opening this thing up and show y'all what's inside. But I'm definitely excited for this, and I can't wait to see what they look like on the Jeep. Again, these things work great, but they don't look great. Let's get that changed. All right, y'all, so we'll start jumping in and getting this box opened up, and see what all we got inside here. So first thing, just about the packaging alone, these mirrors they're packaged up quite well. They got some pretty heavy duty tape on it to keep everything sealed up, and it's a good thick cardboard box. That way the shipment is protected when it's on its way to you. So get this opened up here and talk about it as we go. First things first, stickers. Everything's better when you get stickers with it. Also, koozie. That's really nice. I can add that to my good koozie collection. It's always nice having something to be able to keep your trail sodas cold while you're out there. So there's also a little magnet you can put on your fridge or something like that. That way, if you need quick access to their website and stuff like that, you have that handy, as well as their business card for all their social medias. I tag them in my Instagram post, TikTok, and all that stuff. So keep an eye out for that whenever I put posts up, so you can go check them out. Ducks, you got a Boost Auto duck. It's got their QR code on it as well. So if you're around and you want to hit me up about the products and everything, I'll pull the duck out and let you be able to scan it. But for those of y'all that have heard, and if you haven't heard yet, the creator of Duck Duck Jeep and the person that created and started the whole duck thing with Jeeps, Allison Parliament, she tragically passed away due to natural causes, is all we know right now, unless something new has come out by the time this video is posted. But whether you like the ducks or not, she started something amazing for the community. It started during COVID when everybody was in horrible moods. We were all feeling down. And to brighten somebody's day up, she just left a duck on a Jeep. And the guy was apparently a big burly dude, tattoos, beard, stuff like that. But it made his day. A lot of people wouldn't think that, but I can personally tell you, I don't display them all across my windshield, on my dash like a lot of people do, but they make a huge difference. If you're having a crappy day and you walk out and there's just this little duck sitting on your bumper, your mirror, your door, it makes your day just a little bit better. It may not make it completely better, and it may not fix whatever situation may have been causing the day to not be so great, but I've definitely had some bad days, some really bad days, especially in the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to dive deep into it, but my daughter's been in the hospital, and we still don't know what's causing the underlying or the main issue. We don't know what's causing it. So, I've been sleeping in the hospital basically every night -2 for the last 2 weeks. So there's been a few times these past 2 weeks that I've walked out and there's been ducks on my Jeep, and they've honestly perked me up a little bit. So huge shout out to Allison and what she started. I know it's going to continue on until the end of Jeeps, because so many people love what she started, and the message that it shares is just, Jeepers helping Jeepers, Jeepers thinking of Jeepers. So Allison, you'll forever be in every Jeeper's mind and hearts, at least the ones that enjoy the ducks. For those of you that don't, stop being grumpy. It's just a plastic duck. Give it to a grandkid, your kid, whatever. Give it to a friend's kid. But don't be that jerk that throws it on the ground and stuff like that. You're just a crotchety old shit for that. I'm just going to be real about it. I'm not huge on them, but I have some. I have some that stay on my dash, and I don't be disrespectful whenever somebody gives me one. So keep moving on here. Got sidetracked a little bit, but for good reasons. So these mirrors here, and get all this stuff out of the way. They come with everything you need to get them installed, wired up, and looking right. I mean, these wire looms, just this whole system, they send you everything, so it's plug and play. This is going to be a fun install. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I love doing installs, so I love learning how to do a new install as well. This is something I've never done before. I've never even taken the mirrors off the doors of a Jeep before, but I know they're not hard, so don't come at me for that. But, you know, learning how to do a new install that I can help people with in the future, you know, I love that stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. So it comes with some fuses. That way you can get everything wired in. It comes with on-off switches for the forward-facing pod lights, spotlights that are installed in them. I have a switch pod inside my Jeep, so I'll probably end up wiring it to that. But if you need it and you don't have a switch pod yet, it comes with a switch to actually mount it up and get it to where you can turn them on and off. So get all this put in here. That way I can dive into the actual mirrors themselves. Put this in here so I don't lose it. And here we go. Again, with the packaging real quick, so y'all can see it. Really nice thick foam so they're protected. And then they got the cutouts, that way all your wiring is in there without having to worry about it being loose and jumping around and everything. It's got this sticker on here. So these mirrors are 100% assembled in the USA. Parts, you know, some of the parts come from China. That's just kind of the way the world works anymore. To find something that's 100% fully made, legit fully made in America, let's be real, it just kind of doesn't exist anymore for the most part. So we got left and right, both of them end of the line tested. So these things were tested at the facility before being shipped out. So when I install them, if something doesn't work, it's because I did something wrong. These things are packaged really well. I'm gonna pull y'all over here for a second, let y'all see inside the box before I pull them out of the box here. These things are in there. I mean, that thing is in there. So these mirrors are packaged really, really well. So I know I feel very confident that there should not be any issues with these after I get them installed, unless it's something I did wrong with the wiring. So I'm gonna pull one of them out so we can take a look at it, and I can go over some of the features I've been talking about here. Again, they're packaged really well. They definitely have a little bit of weight to them. But pull this off real quick so y'all can see. So, like I was talking about outside when I first showed y'all, this light right here, this is a DRL plus integrated turn signal. And another fun feature about it that y'all won't be able to see until I get them installed, but it has a startup sequence. So it does some cool little fancy trick features whenever you start the Jeep up. Right here, you have the forward-facing pod lights, the spotlights, just to have that extra little forward-facing light on top of whatever other lights you have installed. Y'all were kind of curious why I was talking about only having the one single mirror on the factory ones. Well, that's because these mirrors are double paned. The top one here is heated, so if you have frozen mirrors, you can hit your defrost that's inside the vehicle, and they'll defrost just like your factory ones do if you have the powered mirrors. It also has this concave bottom one that you can adjust and be able to see down on the trail a little bit better, or what's next to you a little bit better when you're on the roads. So that's an awesome feature to have with this split mirror design, to be able to see better and safer in any of your scenarios, whether it's on the trail or on the road. We all know, especially in these bigger Jeeps like mine is, sometimes you can't see that tiny little car that's next to you. I've had a few of them pull up next to me. I had no clue we're there until they either passed me or I was able to turn my mirror down a little bit to see them. So I'm definitely excited for that. And the top one here with the wire harness that comes with these works with your factory adjustment knob. So if you have a Sahara, a Rubicon, any of the Wranglers that have the power mirrors, you're going to be able to still adjust it from the driver's seat with your knob that's inside the Jeep. And then y'all heard me talk about it outside. Right here is the rear integrated reverse light. So when you're out on the trails at night, if you're in a dark parking lot, dark neighborhood, you have an extra reverse light on each side of your Jeep now for the mirrors. And these face off to the side a little bit so you can see what's off to the side of you really well, instead of trying to take a second guess or hope that there's nothing there. Now you're going to be able to see what's off to the side of you. And this will hook up and work with your reverse light. So I'm super excited for these mirrors. They're going to change the look of the Jeep. You know, this isn't too much bigger than the factory Jeep mirror, but with this little rigid design, it adds a little extra for the looks of it. Having that integrated driving light and turn signal changes the way things look a little bit, and then having these extra little pod lights is going to be awesome as well. So I hope y'all enjoy this process of getting this little unboxing video, and then when I start getting them installed on the Jeep, I hope y'all enjoy the install. I'm going to try to go as in depth with it as I can. That way y'all know exactly what you're getting into. I'm going to be learning myself as I go, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. You have your wiring harness that goes down through the door. You just unbolt, take the little cap off and unscrew your factory mirrors, and they'll come right out, and then you just fish the wiring out of the door. And from there, it's just having the extra wires to hook up the pod lights and everything. So it's gonna be a fun process. I promise you, it's gonna be really cool to see how these come out, and then the before and after as well. I'll do a before and after for how everything looks. So y'all stick around and stay tuned for the next video for the installation. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Please share the videos. It helps me out a lot. Drop a comment below what you think about the initial mirror. Again, boostautoparts.com. These are brand new for the Jeep world, and I'm definitely looking forward to how they're going to turn out. If you want a set for yourself, go check them out today. boostautoparts.com. Till next time, Bad Influence out.